Amandla!
Awethu!
Amandla!
Awethu!
Viva ARETA! Viva!
Viva!
Viva the Coloured People's Congress! Viva!
Viva!
Viva the long-suffering people of South Africa!
Viva!
Down with Ramaphosa! Down!
Down!
Down with Ramaphosa!
Down!
Viva Advocate Busisiwe Mkhwebane! Viva!
Viva Mkhwebane! Viva!
Viva Advocate Busisiwe Mkhwebane! Viva!
Viva!
Kamerade, ons almal weet hoekom ons vandag hier is. Ons staan op teen ongeregtigheid.
Ja.
Julle ken die ongeregtigheid wat gedoen word teenoor julle. En vandag word hier ongeregtigheid gepleeg teen die mense se public protector. Terwyl ons nou hier staan, is daai parlementslede binne in die parlement alweer besig om uit te verkoop. Ons weet dat die meerderheid van hulle gaan stem dat advokaat Busisiwe Mkhwebane verwyder moet word as openbare beskermer. En ons sê hulle moet hulle koppe in skaamte laat sak. Ons sê ons sal julle onthou. Eintlik wil ons reg daar by die deur van die parlement gestaan het. So wanneer hulle uitkom daar by daai deur, dat ons in die oë kan kyk. En ons kan vir hulle sê, uitverkopers, verraaiers, sies. Maar nou staan ons hier. Maar ons sal ons boodskap nog steeds oordra. Ons sal nog steeds sê dat advokaat Busisiwe Mkhwebane beskerm moet word. Dat sy ons as mense beskerm het. She supported us. She protected us. She stood up for us. She said that Cyril Ramaphosa must come out and tell us where all the bribes came from. That paid for him to become the president of the ANC and of the country. She said he must reveal where all those dollars came from, that he was hiding inside his couches and inside his bed. But they prevented her from taking that job further, from doing her job. In fact, after she asked Cyril Ramaphosa those 32 questions, they immediately suspended her. Ramaphosa wrote her a letter and suspended her as the public protector. And then they started this farcical Section 194 inquiry into impeaching Advocate Mkhwebane. And that is why we're here today. We've watched the whole farce. We heard how the chairperson and members of that committee were asking Advocate Mkhwebane's husband to pay bribes that the impeachment process will go away. We know that there's one member of parliament, Tina Joubert-Peterson, who talked out and who died. We still asked ourselves, how did she die? We still don't have an answer. The only story they tell us is that she committed suicide. We say we are waiting to get the truth, and we're demanding the truth. We will continue to call Advocate Mkhwebane our people's protector. We will continue to stand up against this hollowing out and destruction of our government and our state institutions. You know what, comrades? Ramaphosa has trashed the NPA. He trashed the police. He trashed everything in this country. He trashed the South African Reserve Bank. He trashed the South African tax, SARS. All of it was trashed by him. Why? In order to protect himself. And we say today, enough is enough. I want to thank also all of you who are here, who came to support this call that we must stand with Advocate Mkhwebane. There on the side stands Mr. Louis Liebenberg. Louis, come here, please. Mr. Liebenberg is also a strong man who has been standing with President Jacob Zuma. He has been standing with the people in South Africa. He has been calling for the wealth of the people to be shared. While he has been doing that, he had one charge after the other against him. He was arraigned in court on Friday. We had to be with him again. And there he was in the Equality Court. Some of you were outside that court. There was no charge. It was a false charge. And yet he had to come. And when the charge was dropped by Veronica van Dijk of the DA, that magistrate ruled that Mr. Liebenberg must still pay his own costs. And they took the comrades who came from the Makolan to represent him, and they forced them to leave the court. That was unconstitutional. Yes. It was against the democratic right of all of us to be able to hear what happens in a court. That shows you how our courts have been destroyed over and over. And here we stand. You know what, comrades? I'm angry that we have to stand here. We should be standing 500 meters down the road, right in front of that door of Parliament. That is our democratic right. You can see as we stand here, we are peaceful. We are not people who want to fight. We are not provocative. We are simply insisting on our constitutional democratic right. And that constitutional democratic right is that we must be able to deliver our message right at the doors of Parliament. Because if that Parliament was truly representative of the people, it would not be scared of the people. We would have been there. And I am sad that these policemen and policewomen who are standing here, who should be part of us, who are also people who should be protecting us, are preventing us from giving expression to our democratic voice. I'm saying to them, it is a shame that you allow yourselves to be abused by these sellouts. You should have allowed us to be right at the doorstep of Parliament, and we would have cooperated with you in a peaceful way. We would have been there, not only representing ourselves, but also you. You are part of us. And I'm calling on the South African Police Service to stop allowing themselves to be abused by the sellouts of Ramaphosa, and to join the people in the struggle for our full liberation. Now, comrades, the vote is taking place. We are standing here, and again I say it is not the right place. We should have been right there at the doorstep of Parliament. But as committed and as disciplined people, we have agreed to stand here. But we also made it very clear that we will not move 1 millimeter further back. This is how far we could be pushed. We're going to stay here, comrades, until 3:30. We will stay for an hour and a half registering our protest. It is now 2:15. We will wait for that vote to take place in Parliament. I'm sure that some of the MPs who still have integrity will be standing up and arguing the case of Advocate Mkhwebane. Will be showing that this is a farcical, vindictive action against her. But we will stay here until that vote is over. We will convey our message that we stand with the People's Public Protector, and we stand with our own rights to be able to liberate ourselves. You must understand, comrades, that this message that we convey is a very dangerous message for Ramaphosa. He is scared of this message because this, you as you stand here, myself, here with me, Dr. Paul Mkhwebane, one of the most eminent legal minds of our country. With me, also Mr. Louis Liebenberg, the leadership of the Coloured People's Congress, the leadership from the Makwa land, all of us. Similarly to this protest that we have here, there's today another 100 people protesting outside the office of the Public Protector, the national office in Pretoria. They convey the same message. They hold up the same posters. Now, comrades, I see there are some of you who have rolled up your posters. Please don't roll them up. Unfold them. Show them. I see there's a comrade standing with a lot of posters under his arm. I want him to liberate those posters and share them with you so that we can have a sea of posters saying, hands off, Advocate Busisiwe Mkhwebane. Hands off, Advocate Busisiwe Mkhwebane. Comrades, we will be disciplined when we reach the time after 3:30 and we decide to disband. We will disband peacefully, having delivered our message. I've sent one of my comrades, one of the senior executive members of ARETA here, and I asked him to go over to the media there. I said, go and tell the media that we have been pushed away. I want them to come here and film how we are stating our case. I want them to come here and see how these police are breaking their own constitution and preventing us from carrying out our democratic right to bring the message of freedom and the message of solidarity with Advocate Busisiwe Mkhwebane. Now, comrades, join me in saying, hands off, Advocate Busisiwe Mkhwebane, hands off.
Hands off.
Hands off, Advocate Busisiwe Mkhwebane, hands off. Viva ARETA, viva!
Viva!
Viva ARETA, viva!
Viva!
Viva the Coloured People's Congress, viva!
Viva!
Viva the people of the Makwa land, viva!
Viva!
Viva all the long-suffering people of South Africa, viva!
Viva!
A luta continua!
Luta!
A luta continua!
A luta!
A luta continua!
A luta!
Down with Ramaphosa, down!
Down!
Down with Ramaphosa, down!
Down!
Down with Ramaphosa, down!
Down!
Forward with a people's government, forward!
Forward!
Forward with a people's government, forward!
Forward!
Thank you, comrades, for listening. Mandla! Viva ARETA, viva!
Viva!
Viva ARETA, viva!
Viva!
Viva National Coloured Congress, viva!
Viva!
Thank you, comrade. Thank you. Comrades, I want to thank you for being here. You did us proud today. Thank you so much. Comrade, I want you to come here with the t-shirt with Ashley Kriel. Please come and stand next to you.
Ashley Kriel, forgotten soldier.
When we come together today, we are doing it in the name of the liberation soldiers who laid down their lives for the liberation of this country.
Yes.
And one of them was Comrade Ashley Kriel. We dedicate today's gathering to them and to Ashley Kriel, who laid down his life in the liberation struggle for freedom. And we say to Cyril Ramaphosa and the sellouts there in the National Assembly, shame on you.
Shame on you.
Because you are desecrating the graves of our liberation struggle heroes. You are desecrating the grave of Comrade Ashley Kriel, of all the other liberation soldiers, of Solomon Mahlangu, of Comrade Chris Hani, of Comrade Harry Gwala, of Mama Winnie Madikizela Mandela, and all of those who dedicated their lives to our liberation. Comrades, we delivered a clear unequivocal message today to Ramaphosa and his sellouts. We will not back down. We stand strong. We will shame you and shame on you, every one of you who vote today for the impeachment of the People's Public Protector, Advocate Busisiwe Mkhwebane. And we send a message to Advocate Mkhwebane that we are standing with her. As I was standing here, I sent Advocate Mkhwebane videos of you protesting in support of her. And she sent me a message back with a heart saying thank you. So you have warmed a strong black woman's heart today. You have given her strength in the face of the way in which she has been treated and abused and vilified. Every one of you here strengthened the struggle today by your presence. I thank you for having done so. And yes, comrade, we must all work together. All of us as South Africans, all of us, especially black and especially African, but also all the colored people, we are one people. I said in a speech in Springbok 3 weeks ago, we are all the children of Kretua. Let us behave like that. Yes. Let us join hands. Let us join with each other. All of us, take hands amongst yourselves. Raise your hands. Let us commit ourselves in unity to defeat the enemy. Let us commit ourselves in unity for next year to bring liberation. As ARETA, we have agreed we will work with all progressive left political parties and civil society organizations. Also the NCC. We will work together, and together we will succeed. Together we will win. Together we will destroy the ANC and the DA. Together, next year, the people of South Africa will be free. A luta continua. A luta continua. A luta continua. Viva ARETA, viva! Viva the oppressed people of South Africa, viva! Down with Ramaphosa! Down! Down with Ramaphosa! Down! Thank you, comrades. And remember, you've been invited to come to...
To our people's government.